Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Jags and the Lions on Sunday night primetime.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. We finally made a partner through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. Escapes the defender. And his guys are going to the football right at the 20-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that weak secondary, take notice because you guys need to run back there in every snap. A truly powerful one is capable of challenging anything with the defense on any given play. That's why some of these guys approach our time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every tip in the ball. He's an asset to have in any offense.
Now ETN starts to drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And that's why aggressive. Because they ended up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D-line to make the play.
Now Tua. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they ran into him.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter. You tackle and they go down on a spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A big play that time on a catch and run. 39 yards. So how about that front change over? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Again, running right, ETN. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, and that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the results. Negative yardage. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run ETN. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, 29 yards. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A lane opens here past the 40. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Heisman runner-up during his college days is the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First run of the game for Jameer Gibbs, the Alabama product. And a determined run there as he's going to take his all the way down near the 40. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, Hurts. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Hurts. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown! DJ Moore. 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they're up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 83 yards. the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And this will wind up the Lions' first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
It shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Oh, that nigga. Wow.
Jags get
Oh,
to him as down he goes. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Got a man. That's shorter. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
They were hoping to get it to him.
Where the fuck else am I be?
But that window
Babe?
closed quickly.
Well, I just told you I was in.
2nd and 10. Lawrence. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action with Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a
He just got home.
2nd and 2.
What is that?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
What?
Two
What'd you say?
yards to go, 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So the
You're
Lions
not even
offense
talking. I'm trying to talk to you like you don't hear me.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had.
How long you been at home?
To bite them after the other side, their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go.
Oh, he's hitting, lost the football, put it on the carpet. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. That complete to Sugar. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time.
So how was your day? What was y'all doing today?
A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Lawrence. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
How was your day? What was y'all doing today?
Use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Lawrence. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Well, I can't hear you. The noise, the static in your background, I can't hear you.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. He had it. He was hoping, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
What's up, little boy?
And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
What's up, little Uzi?
The defense are able to force their first turnover of the game and
What's up, little Uzi?
add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your
I
opponent,
can't.
you want to make
It's the
them
first
hurt
time you
yourself.
seen you being a good son.
Turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Your mom ain't got a curse and holler at you.
He's
Beat you up.
5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Fucking right.
They go play action here on 1st down. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. A big play there just before halftime.
Ain't gonna stop, neither.
49 yards. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play.
Ain't
And
gonna break my shit,
so
neither.
on comes a field goal unit.
You ain't gonna be around my
Right
shit.
hash. This from 48. The kick by Elliott is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Now I can't even see nothing. Quick, get on the camera. What the fuck? What you doing?
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime
We were certainly
report.
treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams, most
What,
of the
the elite?
starters are likely done. These coaching staffs getting ready to evaluate the youngsters.
I'm finna cut my camera off, because if I can't see you, I'm
preseason
finna cut my fucking camera off.
to Brandon God.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always.
The
This
fuck?
one's still anyone's game as we
What?
welcome you back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get
Put it in your mouth.
underway in this preseason opener. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. But the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Give them 3
Where is
on
that?
first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What Aiden that? What Aiden? He sleep?
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. First target, first catch, and a first.
Let me know when he go to sleep.
Route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Hear me?
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was
Let
able
me know when he
make
go
a
to sleep.
short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 11. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively, play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20. Right?
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one going to come up short, low throw. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On play action, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties and better tackles, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. In this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Ford Field, all even as we get ready to start the fourth. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. And he's unable to pull it in. So the ball's incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Working down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second and 14. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Look at this bitch, bro.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Dang
And
it.
the Jaguars will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Parker, I think this would want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that was sending them back to the drawing board.
Lawrence will throw. And this is going to be
Oh,
intercepted.
boy.
Down inside the 35-yard line. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, in games are this
That
close,
shit's huge.
it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his record.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give him the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead. Right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down 20-17, a little under 2.5 to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. This one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. And out of boy there on 1st down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. Room past the 35. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And Lawrence now, he has this complete to Strange, the tight end.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Here's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
So a field goal on this drive ties it. Remember, no overtime in the preseason, so we'll see how these coaches elect to play this.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now it's the Lions' turn, trailing by 4. A little under 50 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
First play, baby.
Back to throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
Second.
He's back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late.
Call fucking shots like a fucking boss. Hey, you wanna feel me? You wanna feel me? It's so hard in this motherfucker. Bitch, you. Bitch. He a fucking star. He's a motherfucking
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
star.
Now an important extra point here to
Shots
stretch
from the
this
fucking
lead
box,
to a field
nigga.
goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Save the fucking
The
best.
return man, Wilson. Now it's Wilson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing now, Lawrence. That's to the sideline.
Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one is right down Broadway. And in the 4th quarter, this this game is tied. So, Charles, this game, it certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to arrive at this conclusion. They put the rule in for the 2021 season, and it should have been in a long time ago. Yes, rookies been missing plays, but all in all, no one's paying attention when we get to the end of a preseason game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin the slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab, gotta go to work and revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention I'm $100 million richer. Might paint $100 million picture. One man army, but I don't fatigue. Better have $100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm right fiscal. Hit the crossover, leave them playing Twister. Oh, they thought that I was just a. Now when I'm through, they call me Mister. Stop it, big wall will suffice. Play with the family, playing with your life. Just got the ops hurt, looking sick. So we gon' disinfect them like a wipe. Had that boy a big cat with no stripes. Now on the gram, ain't worried about a light. Yeah, I had to go ahead and raise the feet. If you ain't rocking with it, take a hike.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin the slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me. Say you gon' ride, is he gon' step by me? Can't throw it back, keep racks on me. Name him with, I keep 3 on me. Oh, so you ride it, I can do everything that you gon' like. Young rich and famous, I'm living the life. All up in that new thing, I'm swerving and hogging on both lanes. You know I'm in the mood. After I score, I'ma bring it to you. They're free agent, I give them the boo. I'm with the crew, who we bringing it to. We got no limit, yeah, we on the ride. We all gon' step, we all gon' ride. Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin the slide. Say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Every time I'm a step with the steppers, making white beans looking like pepper. Flawless diamonds, yeah, I'm good under pressure. 400 racks tucked in the dresser. Blowing money fast like Big Meech. Thinking that they winning, big reach. They know I'm the best, I'm elite. I know when they hating is this
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin the slide. Say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the